All right. All right, guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, we're going to talk about Ethereum, we're going to talk about Tezos, Litecoin, we're going to talk about Fire, we're going to talk about Bella, we're going to talk about most of these DeFi coins and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned, hit the likes, subscribe, join my public Telegram group. We got over 900 traders and all of that good stuff. So if you're looking to join the public Telegram group, link in the description. You can also join the public Discord channel, link in the description, right? So let's get started regarding in today's content. We're gonna start off with Ethereum, all right? So before we talk about Bitcoin, so I'm still bullish on Ethereum. Even though market is dropping, it did not quite hit our 20 to 11 range, but it is back down to reaccumulation right here, not below. Now we breaking below the daily 21 EMA and finding support just about like a 1350 and 1500 range. So we're gonna need to basically wait for a couple of more days, right? Couple more days to basically see if price action will be able to find some sort of divergence on a low degree for a potential reversal. All right, so let me take a look at the chat room right here. Heaven in a house, Mustafa in a house. So Ethereum right now, so wedge pattern, we basically broke the support line right here. So on the low degree, we definitely can find some support, right? On the low degree, we just broke this 8-hour 100 EMA. So 6-hour 100 EMA, we already broke it. So it's still, we're still gonna need some sideways correction to come from like the reversal. As of now, no sign of reversal yet. Okay, no sign of reversal on Ethereum, right? At least on a daily basis. But once again, the higher time frame, it is bullish, so that's the most important. So if you like a day trading and swing trading and all of that good stuff, right, you might be worried. But as I said, on the higher time frame, Ethereum is very, very bullish. If you take a look at it on the 3 weeks basis, it is not a big deal. Okay, it is not a big sell-off. We're not seeing any big sell-off on the macro scale. As you can see, we opened this candle on the 12th, as I said it, right? And we're gonna close it just about March 3rd, right? So in 10 days, okay, less than 10 days, we're gonna close this candle. So as long as we close above 1100, within the next 10 days, Ethereum still going to be very bullish. Okay, we got similar situation right here, on a 3 weeks sell-off, right, back in August. You guys remember back in August, right? From like August, I think like August 15, we started dropping. Ethereum dropped all the way down to $300, but we kept on pumping right after it. Okay, so last time we got a 3 week sell-off was like back in August, guys. So we've been on a massive uptrend, and the trend, it is still very bullish. Okay, so let's see if we're going to be able to close green within the next 10 days, okay, by March 3rd. Okay, that's going to be very bullish in terms of like a long-term perspective. All right, so once again, the long-term perspective, it is still very bullish, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at King BTC. So Bitcoin, as we said, let's take a look at the low degree first, right? So Bitcoin, as we said, we're gonna be watching our, our 6-hour 100 EMA right there, and 6-hour 100 EMA at 48 to 46. We got a nice support at the 6-hour 100 EMA, so that's what we've been anticipating in our premium. That's going to be a support level to watch, right? And volume is picking up. That's the good news. Unlike Ethereum, we're not seeing like a a big reversal pattern. So what we need to see over the next like a few hours and so on it's like we want to stay above the 6 hour 100 EMA. Okay, at least try to stay above the 6 hour 100 EMA over the next like a few hours, let's say 24 to 48 hours. So if we can get like massive rejection at 0.44, at just about like a 46 to a 45 range, we could potentially see another reversal. All right, but as of now, the trend, the short-term trend, it is slightly down, right? We need to break above the 21 EMA over the next like a few days, right? Which is like 6 hour 21 EMA, retest it, and we're gonna be looking for our next move to the upside up to 70K. So I think like the next move to the upside is likely to break above like a 60,000 if and only if we can break this 57K area. We're gonna be looking for 75K and so on, right? But we're just gonna focus, guys. Once again, we're just gonna focus on the 6 hour 100 EMA and 8 hour 100 EMA. 8 hour 100 EMA just about like a 44. So if we wick to the downside, we're likely to get another support right there at 44,000 area. Okay, we already retested 45,000, give or take, right? 44.9. So the 8 hour 100 EMA at 44.2. So this entire range, it is going to be very, very crucial for the bulls to be buying the dip, let's say the next like a 5 to 10% drop. Okay, but it looks clean on the 6 hour, pretty clean, right? Big volume right here, so that's pretty nice. So hey, what's up, Alonzo? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Phipps, thanks a lot for tuning in. Mark in the house. So hopefully, guys, we're not panicking. Most of you guys are not panicking, because we're going to talk about the previous sell-off we basically experienced over the last few weeks. January 9th through January 11th, December 23rd, November 24th, September 25th, July 25th, May 25th, something like that. We also got some big sell-off during those, short period of time, right? So we're gonna take a look at it, because whenever we get a big drop, most people tend to panic. Same thing we got back in when BTC was at 20K. We did basically played it well, right? We said we're gonna be pumping, okay, right here. Yes, if you take a look at it back in November 24th, exactly, I just mentioned it, right? You can see like from November 24th, right, all the way down to let's say November 26th, 27th, BTC dropped nearly what, 16%. Okay, what we did was like we bought the dip right here, and we basically we were anticipating another reversal back to like a 19.3. We bought the dip again at the 6 hour 100 EMA. If you take a look at it, guys, right here, we're doing the same exact thing. Okay, same exact thing. We just dropped back down to the 6 hour 100 EMA. Bang. The drop is bigger, but the concept is the same thing. Okay, the concept is the same. So nothing has changed. I'm still very, very bullish on BTC, both on the macro scale and both on the macro scale and a short-term view. Okay, what I mean short-term, I mean like within the next like a few weeks, and so on macro scale, I mean like within the next 6 months to a 9 month, I'm still very, very bullish. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for, once again, we could get a double bottom right here, or even like a lower low, just to create a potential divergence on the lower degree and try to retest like a 57. If we get rejected right there, we're gonna be looking for another retest of our 6 hour 100 EMA. So basically what we're gonna do is like just try to play the same way, okay, as we did right here. And you take a look at it also right here, you can see like after we dropped from like a 40,000, the first drop to 30K, we bought the dip at 307. Remember, guys, 6 hour 100 EMA live. Okay, that was like first week of January. Okay, I said, guys, let's buy the dip. We just hit the 6 hour 100 EMA. We're gonna pump it back up to like a 40K, and it dropped back down here, double bottom. We took it to the upside. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. Market, it is still very, very bullish. So we could be looking for a similar situation, just like that. Okay, basically wedge pattern, right? Same wedge pattern right here. Okay, So got a wedge pattern, drop down to the 6 hour 100 EMA. So sucker, it is still very, very bullish, right? So now let's take a look at the good stuff, which is our 2-day 21 EMA. Yeah, I mean, it is likely to break 60K, but the volume is big. Okay, you can argue. Okay, we got a big volume, but remember, guys, whenever we drop, we tend to get big volume, right? Right here, you can see like the drop we got back in November 24th, right, was a big volume back then. Okay, right now we're getting a bigger volume, so it seems like the volume right here was a small one, but that volume was the biggest sell volume prior to the drop. You see what I'm saying? So we also got another big drop right here, right there, big volume. Okay, what happened? We basically retest the 21 EMA and reverse, right? And take a look at it also right here, we're getting another big volume. Okay, we're getting a big volume right here, right? Big sell candle. Okay, the candle is pretty big, so definitely we're gonna get our, we're gonna get some support at 44, let's say 44, even all the way down to 42, which is like 2-day 21 EMA. So as long as we're gonna be above the 2-day 21 EMA, right, sucker gonna be still bullish. Okay, so if you're looking to buy, right, I mean, I'm not giving you any financial advice, but I think like 46 to 48 going to be our primary support. Secondary support going to be the 21 EMA on a 2-day basis, which is just about like a 42 to 43. So the range of 43, okay, to 46 up to 48, it is going to be just a bull territory. I wouldn't be looking to short BTC anywhere around this range. Okay, as I said it right here, don't short this sucker, it is bullish. Okay, we still above the 2-day 21 EMA. We're likely to pump, all the way up to 50K and 55K and so on, right? So I'm still bullish on BTC. I think that's the main thing to remember. I'm still bullish on BTC. Okay, so let me know what you think, guys. Are you still bullish on BTC? You still you're still bearish. Some of you guys been bearish since like 20K, right? So sucker pump all the way up to 60K nearly, right, give or take. So I mean, daily 21 EMA, it is okay. It is okay to break the daily 21 EMA. As you can see, even if we break the daily 21 EMA right here, it is still going to be okay. We want to see a double bottom below it, and that's why I'm paying attention to the 2-day 21 EMA. The daily 21 EMA is sometimes very weak and doesn't give you a strong support. Okay, we can bounce off right here, right? Bounce off of it and break it and retest the 2-day 21 EMA. That's going to be beautiful because we're going to get a 3-way move down, and we could get the potential double bottom and a beautiful wedge pattern, right? Something like that, just like what we got right here, and we're going to take it to the moon after that, right? So, but the trend, it is still up. The worst, I mean, not the worst, but the worst case scenario is like, we just double bottom, I think like at 40K. Okay, I would say, all right. But let's see, as long as we staying above the 2-day 21 EMA, I'm still bullish. That's the main thing to remember, right? And we just have to follow the strategy. It worked well right here. It worked well right here, and it is likely to work again right here. Okay, but if it fails, bang. Okay, we just have to flip bear, right? So, but I just don't want to flip bearish based on one candle, like a 24-hour sell-off, and then you will be like, I'm bearish, we're going down to 2K, right? When is BTC going to zero? Mr. Bob is asking. I don't know. I mean, alt, they still bullish. We're gonna talk about alt, right? But let's take a look at the BTC dominance and what we talked about last time, right? What we said last time on the 6 hour was like, we do have a bullish divergence on our 6 hour time frame, so we did not want to ignore it. So we said it can potentially retest the top. Right here we got the bullish divergence. Sucker is there right here. Okay, we do have a bullish we did have one. Okay, bullish divergence, wedge pattern, broke out to the upside, retesting it. So let's just wait and see if you know, sucker want to retest the you know, already retested 64 week to the upside up to 64. So the trend, it is still down though on the 2-day basis. On the lower degree, yes, we got a bullish divergence, but on the high time frame, does not show any sign of reversal. In order to get a reversal sign, we're gonna need at least a bullish crossover on our 2-day basis for a trend reversal. Okay, not just a short-term you know, reversal, but a trend reversal, right? So we want to see something like that, you know. So I think like alt are going to be pumping very soon, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at alt, and for instance, we're going to take a random coin, right, to pay attention to. Let's see, not random, but one of our top coins. Let's go ahead and take a look at DOT, right? So if you take a look at DOT, so DOT, it is massively up, right, since like what, you know, almost like December. The December lows was right here, December 23rd, right? Lows was like $4, okay, 4.8, and right now we at like $33, and we pump all the way up to $42. So I don't know why people are, you know, panicking. When you take a look at DOT, is almost, guys, it is still up like 600%. Okay, so if you're basically holding DOT, there is no reason to be panicking, because we talk about it when DOT was like $4, $5, we're gonna pump to $15, and at $15, you know, we said we're gonna go up to 26. So we just huddle, right? Huddle your DOT. Most likely we're gonna pump above like a 26. Right now DOT, it is still a hold as long as we're above the 21 EMA. So if you panic sell, right, and sucker, you know, get a support from like, let's say 23, you know, 24, 26 range, you know, and bounce right back up and pump above $50, you're gonna be like, man, I'm not gonna be buying anymore, right? So that's why sometimes paying attention to the higher time frame is very, very important. I think DOT, it is still pretty bullish. Okay, you can see like back in right here, right, January 11th, January 9th, right, we got a big sell-off. Take a look at what happened after that. Bang. Okay, sucker pump from you know, $7 all the way up, guys, to like $18 in like 5 days. In 5 days. So if you panic sell right now, if we get a pump to the upside, you're gonna say that's a fake out. Okay, that's a fake out. I don't trust it. You know, so best thing to do is just like suck it up. And I'm not giving you any financial advice, but I think like best thing to do is just suck it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at EOS now. So EOS is massively down, right? Right here, retesting like the 2-day 100 EMA, broke the 2-day 21 EMA. Right here, you can see like EOS back in December. The December lows for EOS is like $2. Okay, so EOS, it is still up, guys. Like even if you bought EOS anywhere around this range of accumulation, let's say average 2.5, you're still up. Okay, and you're not looking to sell your EOS at $2, $4. You're looking to sell at $20, $30, $40. Okay, so the trend, it is still up, right? So let's just keep that in mind. Litecoin, it is still bullish, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. I'm also going to take a look at File and BEL. So Litecoin, once again, no sort of divergence on a 2-day basis. So we're still making high highs, right? We're still making high and finding support at the 2-day 21 EMA at 176. So Litecoin, we did say we can drop all the way down to 165, right? So all the way down to 165, it is still going to be a good buy range. Okay, Litecoin, it is at a very, very good support. We just have to hold very strong in this range, and wait for BTC to consolidate for for the bulls to be able to find some reversal pattern. Okay, we've seen it before, guys. January 9th, you can see like Litecoin did the same exact thing. Bears basically dropped the price, created a wedge pattern. Okay, that was January 9th. We said, guys, market gonna reverse. Okay, market going to reverse. So best thing to do right now would just wait for the bulls to create some sort of a bullish divergence and some sort of a reversal pattern. Okay, I would not be in rush with Litecoin. Just give it some time to digest the sell-off and move sideways, and we're gonna take it to the upside, right? So, but it is still bullish. Okay, it is still bullish on the macro scale. So let's take a look at it on the macro scale. Yeah, I mean, we're already engulfing on a 7 days basis, right? And this candle gonna close on just about like the 26th, right? So we got 3 more days to close the candle. So let's see. Okay, it is pretty engulfing, so just have to suck it up right now. Okay, just have to suck it up. So next support level to look for, hopefully it's not going to retest the 130, right? But the support range, it is all the way down. It could drop all the way down to 130, but hopefully we're not going to see it. Okay, I don't like to say hopefully, but let's see. Okay, bulls might show up on a low degree, and we might not have to create a bigger pattern like that, right? We might not have to create this pattern. Okay, it is going to be a bullish pattern, but for the in the short term, it might be very painful to drop all the way down to 124, right? So yes, I'm still bullish, guys. I'm still bullish. Alt gonna pump, guys. Alt gonna pump. I mean, if you sell now, like, I'm not telling you, if you're supposed to sell or not, but if you sell now, you're likely to buy higher, and the next drop, you're gonna sell again. Okay, but if you suck it up, instead of selling, you buying the dip, get your average lower. When these suckers pump like 10x, 20x, 30x, you're gonna be very happy, right? This sucker is gonna pump. Okay, take a look at Tron. It is still moving sideways. It is it is still moving sideways versus BTC, so it is not dropping like massively. If you take a look at the support level for Tron, it is still at above it is still above 80 sats. Okay, and we're looking for Tron to hit like a 160 to 180, right? 160 to 180. Yeah, for Tron, we're looking for we just need to break this 122. Okay, that's we retested it. We retested 122 like so many times, but we cannot break it. Okay, so once we break above 122, that was our first target, right? Hit it, but cannot break above it. So next level we're gonna be looking for, it is gonna be 160. So you're looking for Tron to double in price, right? So over the next like a few weeks and so on, right? So thanks a lot, Alonzo. 1 inch. I'm bullish on 1 inch too. Hey, what's up, Lee? Mr. Lee in the house. Yeah, hopefully, Alonzo, you did not sell your DOT. We've been accumulating DOT at $4 or $5. Hopefully, you're still holding. I told you don't day trade it. When DOT was like $8, $9, I remember you were trying to sell it. $9, buy it at $8 and all of that good stuff. I told you, just hold it. Okay, sucker gonna pump. Okay, the chart looks like it's gonna go all the way up to above $15, and at $15 we upgraded our target to 26, and at 26 we upgraded it to like a 35 to 40. So we're hitting all our targets on DOT and still holding. Okay, even if we sell at like a $30, $24, we're still going to be massively up, right? So no need to be selling right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at 1 inch. Actually, let's take a look at file, because I got Louis in our public Telegram group saying you guys needed a update for File and BEL. So File, if you bought File, like File, it is still very accumulative, right? So I don't see any sign of like a sell-off or anything. Okay, you still got a target up to like 170,000. So just have to suck it up. Okay, just have to suck it up. It is not a short-term target, as I said. I said a sucker going to be very, very bullish, but we need to break above this resistance, and I was expecting some sort of consolidation. It is just long, but the consolidation period is is long, but we just have to suck it up. Next target, it is at 170,000. Okay, so File USD, it is still up, right? First target is what, 39. We already hit 39. So even if you did not take any profits, right, you're still up. Okay, you're still up, and we're gonna be looking for 67. So worst case scenario is like you retest the breakout range at 22. So but we're supposed to take profits at $40 range. So if you took some profits, you still got a chance to buy the dip. Okay, buy the dip. So but next level we're going to be looking for, it is 64. Support, maximum support level we're going to be looking for, it is going to be $24 to $22. Okay, right there, just about 24 right here. We could put it higher, up to basically 26, just to make sure if we are weak to the downside, it could basically get bought up very quickly right here, right? But the trend, it is up. Okay, so let's ICX. ICX BTC. Let's check ICX BTC. Guys, once again, as I said, if you want some like a 20x, 100x, all of that good stuff, you gotta suck it up on a 30-40% drop. We just have to suck it up, man, in order to get those big gains. Okay, no pain, no gains. Okay, so ICX, the biggest challenge for the bulls, the biggest challenge was 2800, 2700. Okay, and I said if we break above this range, it is going to be very bullish. Okay, so we broke out of it, right? 50% above it, pump like nearly 70%, just retesting the rejection level. Okay, our previous resistance. So ICX, it is still on an uptrend. Okay, however, guys, even though we're still on an uptrend, we just have to be cautious because it can still drop right down here and retest like 1800 sats. So be cautious. If you're looking to add more, you can still hold on to your BTC just in case we got another retest of 1800 to 2000 level, right? So but the trend, it is still it is still up. Man, don't call any doom boys right now. The Lady Doom in the house. Lady Doom, you're gonna be doom once we hit 100K. You're still gonna be calling for a doom boy. Be cautious, man. So XRP. So XRP, as I said last time, we just have to pay attention to XRP BTC, and if we pay attention to XRP BTC, we're likely to see some sort of a good sign of reversal, right? So a strong support right here. So I just don't know, guys, if we're gonna get a double crossover right here, right? Or if XRP just gonna keep going to the upside. okay, but I'm trying to favor the I'm favoring, right, the double crossover like that. Okay, so that's why I'm saying XRP, it is still a good hold. I'm not day trading it, I'm not swing trading it, I'm just holding. Okay, I would just, you know, suck it up and not try to do any in and out with XRP. I know we all want XRP to go up, but right now the chart is not like very you know, very aggressive to be traded. Okay, so best thing to do is just, you know, huddle it, right? And once we pump to like a $10, $13, you just take some profits, right? So but if you try to day trade it and all of that good stuff, you might end up losing all your XRPs, right? I'm not giving you any financial advice, but I'm just saying, right? So XRP, it is still you know, it is still moving sideways, right? So let's see if we're going to be, you know, bull's gonna you know, hold support right here, hold strong at support level, right? And we could be looking for a potential retest of 1300, right? 1300 sats. 1 inch BTC, man, 1 inch, 100 inch. So 1 inch, it is still a support right here. It is a primary support right here. I'm not sure if like sucker gonna drop down to a secondary support at 3000, but that's the level I'm looking for support area, okay, which is a 85 to 72. Right, that's my setup. So I'm still buying regardless, right? Even before we, you know, we dip down here, I'm buying. I'm not leveraging it, so I'm just buying. Okay, secondary support going to be at 3000, but if we find support right here, we're likely to not see you know, the secondary support, right? So one of the reasons why I'm calling it why I was calling it primary, because like we're at 0.618. okay, so right here. So let's see if we're gonna, you know, find some bottom formation. We need to break above the 2-day 21 EMA right now in order to flip bullish. In order to flip bullish, right? Yeah. Yeah, 1 inch, it is still a good buy, right? Yes, the storage is, let's see, STRJ BTC. So storage is back down at support range, right? At you know, 1000 sats. I'm still bullish on it, so it might take time to reverse right now, but the upside target I'm looking for, it is going to be 2000 to 2700 to 3000. So it is still a good hold, right? It is bearish right now. We broke below the daily 21 and MACD already crossed bearish on a daily basis. So on a 2-day basis, we're still bullish, but on a daily basis, we still you know, we could face some more corrections, right? The good news is, like, you know, the volume is not that high right here, so it could just be a retest of the you know, support level. If you take a look at it back then, we got similar situation, but what I was saying was like storage is a buy. Remember guys, when the storage was like 2000, something like that, right? Nearly same exact price, right? Back then was like 1400, right? And I was like, buy this sucker, we're likely to pump massively up to 6000. So in AGI also, when AGI gave us that big drop back in, I think September 20, let's take a look at AGI. I think September 25th or July 25th, I can't remember exactly. Hey, what's up, Dr. Mank? Dr. Mank in the house. Yeah, right here. That was July, late July, July 25th, and so on, right? So right here, after this, after that big drop right here, right, we dropped like nearly 30%, right? What we said, just buy the sucker right here, accumulate the sucker right here, because our upside target, it is almost at 600, guys, 600. So so we bought the dip right here, you know, 200 sats, and took it all the way up to 600 sats. Okay, that was 3x move, right? So so just have to keep the leverage low, or just do a spot. Right now, market is very overextended for some leverage leverage trade. Okay, if you're leveraging, you just have to suck it up. You know, do it very low with low amount of you know, low amount of capital. You don't want to use like 50% of your capital to do any leverage right now. Okay, because market is bullish anyway. You just want to accumulate while market is going up, not doing high leverage to a W account in like 1 day and all of that good stuff. It sounds good to W account in 1 day. However, you know, market gonna wipe out your account like in half a day. So that's the thing. Buy the fear, guys. I'll go. So algo is still correcting. So so algo it is still correcting. So nothing crazy so far. Let's see what type of correction we're gonna get, but we're looking for like a 5,000 sats over the next like a few weeks. So it is still a, you know, it is still a hold, right? Let's take a look at Bell. So Bella mia amore. So Bell is back down at 0.618 right here. So we could look at it as a 3-wave correction, or you could just look at it as a pullback. Okay, so that's a nice pullback. One of the reasons why I like this pullback is like back in I think back in November, regarding SNX. SNX was giving me a similar structure with a wedge pattern. After that big drop down to like a 3.6, 3.7, SNX never looked back. Okay, it pumped all the way up nearly to $30. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna get a similar situation right here where we just get a wedge pattern, and after the big drop, everything gonna pump to the upside. Okay, including Bell. Okay, so Bell, it is still, you know, to me it is still bullish. Okay, so but just have to be cautious because we could definitely move sideways and even retest the bottom. So we just don't know what type of correction now we're gonna get in this range, but I'm still bullish and going with the wedge pattern, retest of the 0.618 and reversal. That's what I'm looking for right now. Okay, if not, we can still get this move. Okay, we can still move sideways before breaking out. Okay, so just have to be patient with it, right? I'll go storage 1 inch. We talk about 1 inch. Atom ICX, XRP. So the BTC dominance, guys, I don't trade the BTC dominance. I don't like, most people are gonna miss like the big moves because they trade the BTC dominance. I don't trade the BTC dominance. I maybe checked it like once, twice a month and just check the direction. That's it. Okay, if you trade alt BTC, you really don't need the BTC dominance to check it every day, okay? Because you check an alt BTC, right? If an alt is bearish versus BTC, it's bearish versus BTC. You don't need for the BTC dominance to be bearish, right? Or to be bullish, right? I mean, let's go back to the BTC dominance. Yeah, nothing really going on right now on the with the BTC dominance. Yeah, nothing going on right now. It is just sideways correction, really. Okay, on a weekly basis. The last let's say the last 4 weeks, you can see like the BTC dominance is just, you know, creating actually low lows, right? So you just need to create a new low right here. Tezos BTC hey, what's up Jason, what's up K4 Liberty, thanks a lot for tuning in. Jason, Mr. ADA. So Tezos, once again, we talked about Tezos already. Nothing going on. It is, you know, we just seen like a sideways correction. That's it. Okay. On a higher time frame, we did say we could drop back down. Okay, and retest the retest the support area right here. So it wicked down and bounced right back up to like you know, 7,000, above 7,500 and high. So on a 2-day basis, you know, it is pretty normal right here. Okay, nothing is you know, I don't see any bearishness versus BTC. Okay, push to the upside, 3-way move. If you take a look at waves BTC, okay, let's take a look at it right here. Waves BTC, okay, we had a similar situation right there, okay, at the bottom where we called the move to the upside. Also on Neo BTC, same thing back then. So Tezos is just doing the same structure but on a higher time frame, right? So let's check Neo right here. Okay, Neo gave us the same structure on the lower degree right there before pumping to the upside. Okay, but this the structure right here, that's what we're doing on now. That's what we're creating on Tezos on a higher time frame, right? So which is very, very bullish. Okay, very, very bullish. I mean, you just have to avoid like leveraging it. I told you I'm bullish on Tezos, but I'm not taking any long position. I'm just buying. I don't care anything below $5. I'm buying it. Okay, $5 to $3, I'm buying it. Okay, and if it breaks like, let's say $2.50, $2, I'm gonna take a look at it because I might have to buy it cheaper after that, right? Because I'm not looking for $7. $7 is just short-term trade, okay? But I'm not looking for like $7, $8. I'm looking for like $30, $40, $50, right? So I'm looking for a 10x move. So not gonna be trying to find the bottom when I know we're very close to the bottom, right? Because once again, Tezos is at all-time low versus BTC, not all-time low, right? But on Binance, right, it is at all-time low. Let's take a look at it on yeah, it is at all-time low on Bitfinex also. So I don't see like the need to be selling right now versus BTC. Okay, the worst case scenario is like you know, you might not get the dollar value, right, but you might get the BTCs. You see what I'm saying? Because let's say for instance like a BTC tapped out at 60k, right? Tezos might reverse versus BTC and can pump, like, let's say can pump all the way back up to the top, right? 500% move, which is 6x. Okay, you can 6x your BTC regardless of what BTC is going to do, right? So, but I don't think like it is a good time to be selling right now. It is a good time to be buying. Okay, it is a good time to be buying. You can see like the type of bottom formation we got right here. We, you know, it took like, that was like June 2019 to like October. Okay, so before we see any before we you know, started seeing any uptrend. So it is still a good hold, man. It is still a good hold. Thanks a lot, Jason, for the tip, man. Mr. ADA. Wi-Fi we still up from our 1800, you know, buy range, right? I mean, the thing is, if you buy this alt at the, you know, at the exchange, and you keep them at the exchange, you're most likely going to be panicking, right? But what I do is like, when I'm accumulating, when I buy it, I just send it to the ledger. I don't keep them at the, you know, in the exchange, right? That way I'm not gonna touch it, right? So for instance, Tezos, I just buy and send it, right? So sucker basically wick all the way down again, okay, to like a 1700, and we got a nice support once again, okay, trend line support. So we're not breaking the trend line support. Hit target right here. So if you took profits right there, it is good time right now to be reaccumulating right here again, right, at support area. So, and next support level to look for, it is going to be right there, almost at 1300, right? So just in case we break the 1800 support, right? Because once again, we're looking for 6,000, right, and up to like a 7 and 10,000. So, you know, buy range, you know, if like we can accumulate again 1800, 1900, right? Let's say you're not leveraging, price action is just coming back down to your entry. That's it. And you took some profits right there. Let's say you took 30%, 40% profits. You can still, you know, average down right there. I mean, you're not averaging down, but you just, you know, buying more, right? So you're increasing your position by 30% again, right? Or more. Yeah, I mean, be careful leveraging these suckers, right? Unless you're very confident. The market is bullish, so you don't need to leverage your entire holding, like maybe 10%. Let's say I'm holding 100 Wi-Fi, right? Might take like 10 Wi-Fi to leverage if I feel like you know, I want to leverage. But we're looking for 3, 4, 5x move, so no need to leverage. All we have to do is just suck it up, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at one BTC. It is almost noon, guys. I mean, BZRX, it is, hey, what's up, Method Man? BZRX is still holding strong. So BZRX, if you guys remember back in December, the first sell-off, what we said, you know, buy the sucker at 15 cents, and we pump all the way up to 70 cents, right? So it is still a good hold, okay? One chain, we're looking for 26 to 3,000 area, right? 28, just like ICX, right? So still correcting, but it's still a good hold. And I said buy the dip, okay? Buy the dip right here. So 1400 range, we just hit it, right? So it could break out. You know, you could look at it as a head and shoulder pattern formation. If the correction going to last longer, it might drag down, okay, give you a bigger a bigger pattern. It's just going to be, very painful, but it is just going to be a sideways correction potentially, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at ETN. Yeah, I think we talked about ETN last time, my Electronium. So it is still looking good. Broke out of the wedge pattern right here. So just give it time to correct. But the trend, it is likely to go higher. Okay. Haven't looked at it forever. Okay. Yeah, we're likely to see higher prices. Okay, next resistance for ETN going to be Electronium right there, like almost 4,700, right? VET. VET, guys, if you're selling your VET, you're on your own, right? I told you about VET. I gave you a price macro analysis for VET, and VET BTC, it is still holding very strong, still around like 100 sats, 85 sats, still very, very strong. Okay, so if you take a look at it since like first week of November, if you've been holding VET, right, versus BTC, it doesn't even matter, versus a dollar, you're still like up, because over the last like 3 months, sucker is still around the same area. Okay, so if you bought VET back in, like, let's say you bought VET like first week of November 1st, bang, same price, you're not losing anything. And BTC is up like over 4x since like what, November. So you're up like 4x on your VET. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, if you panic sell, right, you would have basically sold your VET after the 40% drop. You would have sold right here after the 30% drop and all of that. But you just hold strong, and once bulls find a way to break out cleanly, it's gonna be smooth like this. Okay, it's gonna be smooth, right? That's why I'm saying, guys, do not buy the top. Avoid like buying when market is going up. You have to basically be buying when market is moving sideways, or buying when market is dropping. But buying when market is going up, you only want to buy when you're already holding the asset. Okay, right here, VET, we bought at what, 33, 36, right? We said sell at basically 200 range. Okay, and we never basically retested VET until we basically drop all the way back down to like 60 to 50 sats. Yes, we bought early, but you're not losing anything. Okay, so buy range for VET is right here. Okay, 60, right, to 50 sats, and we've been just accumulating VET the last few weeks, few months, right? So it is still bullish. So if you've been holding VET, you're still massively up, right? Gas, I would basically be cautious with gas right now, as we already got the pump we were waiting for. So it could take a while to get another directional move. So be cautious with gas. Would reduce exposure, right? I'm not saying it won't go up, but we already hit our targets. The only target we miss is basically the 40,000 right here. Okay, but we already nearly hit the 33,000 range. Right, so let it consolidate. Right, it can still pump like FTM, but if you did not buy, at like 5,000, 4,000 area, 3,000 area, 15,000 is not a good level to be entering, right? You might want to hold some, but you don't want to be, buying like a fresh position. Like you did not buy right here, you want to avoid buying right here. Okay, because you're gonna feel the pain if it drops down to like 10,000. You're gonna feel the pain. But somebody who bought at 4,000, even if we drop down to 10,000, he's still up. You see what I'm saying? He still can hold it and look for the next move, but you might not be able to hold it long enough, right? But it is still it is still pretty aggressive at this range to buy at 14,000-15,000, right? It was painful for us because we started buying right there 14,000. It dropped. I was like, okay, since like we dropped all the way down to 5,000, let's add. It's time to add to position again. Okay, double up right here. Okay, so triple up right there. Okay. Bitcoin Cash. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin Cash BTC. So Bitcoin Cash BTC, it is losing ground, guys. That's not good at all. We were expecting this move, right, from like a 0.01 BTC, 0.0105, reverse back up, but got rejected. Okay, did not even retest like 0.017, got rejected at 0.016. So it was pretty close, right? So now we just have to wait for another potential reversal. Now it is not looking, it is not looking great so far. So we just need to break this resistance level right here. So yeah, so cash is not cashing out yet, right? So as long as we bearish versus BTC, we're not likely to see a big move on the dollar. It has to be bullish versus BTC in order to be bullish on the dollar. Yeah, market is pretty nasty today, man. It is really a doom day. So let's see, by Friday we should see a potential reversal, hopefully. Mark Sturge is saying like I've seen this type of sell-off too many times since 2017. Yes, I mean we've seen it so many times, guys. Like you just just have to we just seen it like December 23rd, January 9th, okay, and last week we also saw a big sell-off, okay, big reversal, okay. We did not create a new high after that big sell-off, but so that's the second sell-off we're getting this month. So let's see what type of reaction we're gonna get from the bulls. But the good news, guys, the link is 3x from the December lows, right here. We $8 right now. We $25. We did not hit our $40 target, but hit 37. Okay, so if you bought link when we said we bullish, right, $17, right, $16, that's when we started calling for $35, $40, right? So you're still pretty much up, right? Kusama, we're still up, okay? IOST, I don't have to talk about it. Still, if you've been holding it, it's still up. All the top coins, guys, like they're still up, okay? The only thing that is really down is like really one top coin, which is Tezos and EOS, right? Binance, I don't have to talk about it, guys. $30-$40. We've been very bullish, right? But people only talk about like they only say, oh, I'm down on this, I'm down on that, right? But things you've been up, you have to keep an eye on them too, right? You've been buying, we said to buy Binance right here, $30-$40. And our target was clear. We did not have any target like a short-term target like $50-$60. Okay, we were calling for 112, 240, 275. Okay, we pumped all the way up to 350. So no short-term target for Binance. We did not have any. Okay, just say hold it. It is still a hold right now. Okay, I would not even be messing with it right now. Just give it some time to correct before the next leg up to you know, $400, $500. GRT done pretty hard. I'm not holding any GRT. Yeah, I mean, if it dumps hard and you bought it, good. I mean, nice. I mean, just hit the, it didn't dump that bad. It just hit the 2-day 21, right? That's a good level to be buying. Always buy at your 2-day 21. It is a good area to comfortably be. You could comfortably find a good support, right? Yeah, it is just correcting, so. Thanks a lot, guys, for making it blue. SXP. So SXP, it is still holding strong. So, you know, SXP, guys, I gave you guys SXP when it was like under 3,000 sats, right? Under 3,000 sats. So we're still up. It's still up on SXP. Okay, still up on SXP. The worst case scenario is like you just hold on to your BTC, transfer it back into BTC, and watch it just in case we drop down to 27. But I wouldn't even mess with it because we got a upside target, guys. Like right here, that's going to be our next accumulation range, like 12,000 to 13,000. So I wouldn't be messing with it. Okay. I mean, maybe if you're in profits, you bought at 2,700, right? 2,500 range, take some, right? And see what the market gonna give you, and you add back if we drop down to a 25, 26, something like that. But trying to sell out and trying to buy back cheaper, you might not get it because market love it when you do that. It's just gonna reverse, and then you're gonna have to buy it higher, right? So it is still on an uptrend. We're still up on SXP, right? SXP, TRON, Tezos, all of them, going to be pumping very soon, right? So, not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I see, right? And I'm holding them, okay? You guys know I'm big on Tezos right now. I was big on BNB with 10x, okay? Right, $30 to $350. Okay, I was big on DOT with 10x. Okay, I was big on FTM with 10x. Right, you name it, guys. Give me another one. BZRX. V5x. Okay, I was big on it. Okay, so the only thing like we really not seeing like a big move is like EOS, Tezos, Litecoin, and those are big caps. They don't move like that quick. Okay, they don't move like aggressively to the upside like out of nowhere. They have to consolidate, they have to accumulate before a big move to the upside, right? So and we also got like over 8,000 coins, you see. So you cannot just say like your coin has to your favorite coin has to pump 10x. We got 8,000 coins, so we cannot. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, so you gotta think about it. We got 8,000 coins. So you cannot just, I cannot just say like my coin has to pump or my coins have to pump, okay, over the rest of the coins. So So SXP USD did not hit our $5 target, but let's see. Okay, retrace down and basically drop all the way down to 175. So let's see. Gotta give it like a few more days to digest the move, and we're gonna see what type of correction we're gonna get. Okay. Yeah, Dash is back at the 2-day 21. So let's see over the next few days what we're gonna get. Okay, no sign of bearishness on the higher time frame. So a wedge pattern, support at the 2-day 21 EMA. So gotta give it some time to give us another reversal. I was looking for a continuation, but market just decides to drop all the way down to 38. So it is still a good hold. It is likely to break out if we find support right here. All right, guys, I think I'll call it a day. RSR BTC. I'm gonna be going live again, hopefully tonight, if I find some time. Oh gosh. RSR BTC, yeah. So RSR BTC, we missed our first target by like 3 points. So retesting the support area. So it is still under accumulation again, guys, again. So let's see if like we're gonna find a support right here. Accumulation 60 to 70 sats. Okay. So, and we're gonna be, it is still a good hold. Okay, it is just moving sideways. Okay, I was expecting the drop first and the reversal, but it reversed and dropped back down. So market is crazy sometimes, right? So, but you know, let's see, it is still a good hold. I mean, if you bought right here 170, you might be, you know, really down right now. But if you bought in like 100 sats, you know, you still okay, right? All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. I think somebody asked for a Dash. Let's take a look at Dash. Oh man, Dash USDT. So Dash is at support area, right? 188 to 210. That's a support level to watch. Okay, so we got the 2-day 21 EMA at 185. So 188 to 210, it is going to be a support area for Dash for now. Okay, as of now. All right, guys, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe out there. Market is still bullish. Yes, we could see a short-term downtrend, but it is not going to be you know, the end of the bull market. It might not even be, you know, we might not even see another big sell-off. It might be it, right? So we just have to suck it up, wait till BTC breaks below the 2-day 21 EMA, right? And we're gonna start to be bearish. But as of now, I'm still bullish. As long as BTC is above the 2-day 21 EMA, I'm still bullish, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot.